Welcome back to episode 5 of the Vindictus Rags to Riches series. We're actually picking up right where I left off. I actually am not taking a break in between episode 4 and 5. I cut for one episode and I'm starting another one. Just because we're getting close to a point where just a topic that's just too important. And, 500 AP capsule. I'll go ahead and just open all 5 of these. All W's. Can I actually do anything with those right now? Let's see. Exchange shop. No, I can't. Okay. So let's see. I think we're about to get our transformation. So, and why? I forgot to put stuff on the skill bar like that. So let me take that off. Okay. Yeah, I actually have to go talk to Gallagher in person. Let's see. Yep. This is the quest that gives works you towards your transformation. I haven't decided what I want to go with yet as far as Synthena goes. Typically, because I feel, yeah, pretty much there is a the difference between the transformations between Dark Knight and Paladin. Paladin is more defensive, while Dark Knight is more offensive. Dark Knight tends to have, Dark Knight has an ability that steals the enemy's health and converts it into attack power, whereas Paladin damages enemies and petrifies them. Dark Knight can deal a massive amount of damage and solidify enemies, while Paladin can create a self-shield that absorbs damage, and on top of that, makes you unable to be staggered for a while. Both are powerful in their own rights, but it's the abilities between the two that make them, that kind of differentiate them. If you don't know which one to pick, I mean, I would just say pick whichever one was more aesthetically pleasing to you when you initially had your transformation into one. Although, I'm honestly thinking about going Paladin because personally I have a disposition with each character and what they typically should be. Like, Alan can either be, I always think a Swordlon should be Paladin, Spearlon should be Dark Knight, Fiona's should always be Paladin, Eevee's can be either or, Karok's should always be Dark Knights, Kai's could be either or, Vela's, in my opinion, they could be either or. Kurt should always be a Paladin. I think there's an ore node up here, if I recall correctly from this map. No ore node there. Is it over there this time? Nope. Let's see. Herc being a Paladin. Arisha or Lynn should be a Paladin. Arisha should be a Dark Knight. I mean, I just kind of, and this isn't, what they should be because it's the better class. It's just when I view each character, I put a personality to that character, and I just kind of go from there and see, what transformation matches that personality the best. I actually forgot that there was a second floor up here, and I'm glad I looked. Funny thing is, back in the day, that fall would have killed you. But, oh, there are way too many enemies here. This just won't do. No, like when I look at a Herc, depending upon the person, I guess the ones that could be either or, or just kind of depends on how you build the character. It's just whenever I build a character in this game, I kind of give them a personality, a backstory. Kind of weird. Like my Herc Izzy, he's basically a knight for justice, so he's a paladin, and in fact his normal attire is priestly. So, and Syax, my Lon is dressed like a demon, so. Greed. That's actually the one boss that can drop the Beholder's Mask, if he still does. He was the one that dropped it originally. That was it. That lazy boss rush. Remember on my old computer, I would have lagged like hell on this raid. I've been wanting to do this series for too long. Oh. And if I recall, at the end of the last episode, I put a bunch of items in the marketplace, and you can see right there, payment for items sold has been sent to mailbox, so. Let's go ahead and return to town. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and look at our mailbox, and let's just kind of see. Yep, someone bought up all of those items for 40k per, just because they probably broke them down into catalysts so they could sell them and make a 10,000 gold profit. But that's, 40,000 gold for me, so receive all. And I'm at 203,000. And I'm now at a little over 500,000. Not too bad for a level 48. And I actually have some more AP, although I'm not going to spend any of my AP yet. Okay. We gotta defeat the Spark and the Moon Chopper. And I believe after this quest is when I actually get the choice between Dark Knight and Paladin, and how you answer dialogue with the character will determine which one you get. So that is something to consider, so I'm going to actually walk through that one kind of slowly, just to make sure that there's no confusion. And then I'm going to explain how leveling your transformation works and how to maximize getting levels overall. Because there's people, if you get your transformation, you don't really do much with it for starters. Yeah, you're gonna be seriously gimped. If you take advantage of a couple of mechanics early on, you can really get a head start. So that's what we're gonna do. I think this is the first time I've actually used an emote. No, second time actually. Yeah, F5 through F6. So F5 through F11 are your emotes. You have a greeting, a dance, a salute, victory, when you're feeling down, beckoning, and then sitting. So yeah, you got a whole bunch of little emotes you can use, and there's other emotes you can use too, like if I wanted to, I could do /rock. You can actually play rock paper scissors with people. It's just some little things you can do in the game. Actually, why am I wasting my time with these? Just jump to the last room and then let's actually pulled some Savage Leather, so that's another 40,000. Actually, no. Savage Leather's level 20, so no. See, bloody threads. Alright. On these bosses, actually, I wonder what would happen if I do that. Because it's 2 bosses, and I have 4 curses. I'm gonna see what happens if I lay... I'm gonna try and lay 2 curses on each boss. Okay, all of you just need to, like, die. While I go ahead and get the, let's see. Nothing. Hoping for something good. But oh well. Let's see. There's another herb pot up here I'm gonna take. Let's see if there's another one back here. Yep, there's another one. Alright. Yep, this is the boss room. So let's see if I can land. It's gonna be tough. 1, 2. Now I want to hit the moon chopper. 3, 4. See what happens if I just detonate. Do I get both of them in one go? Nope. It's because I missed my curse on the moon chopper. It's alright. He's dead. My little guy kamikazed him. I'll be honest, these 2 bosses, like, this was another tough boss fight back in the day. Ooh, Impending Dominant Scythe. I actually have a scythe that's enchanted. Significantly better, too. I need a Battle Scythe Mastery rank C or higher, so yeah, I think we're going to be equipping that. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to explain enchants just yet because we're not at a point where enchanting is relevant. All I will say now is enchanting, as you can see, are additional effects you can put on a piece of gear. Like that impending and that dominance effect. You can find those effects on a scroll, and you can use that scroll to put the effect on a weapon. I'll leave it at that and explain it in more detail as we get closer to that those topics. So let me go ahead and go to equipment, battle scythe. Ooh, that's a glowy scythe. There's another site that's got a glow to it too. Let's see. Combats. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm in channel 85, so people see me at times. They might actually offer me a spot in their guild. That's something too. Guilds in this game offer a lot of benefits. Like, there's a lot of passive skills that guilds have. That if you're in a guild, you get increased XP, increased path experience gain, just a whole bunch of little perks. Okay. So here's where we get to make a choice. If you choose to take up the cause, you are selecting that you will become a Dark Knight. If you decline, you are becoming a Paladin. Now, out of all the female characters, Arisha and I don't know, I just see my Evie being a Paladin. This is a tough choice. But then again, I think I'll take it for the defensive. Well, this means that, okay, yeah, because so far I've got 2 Paladins and 2 Dark Knights. So my Silas is a Dark Knight. Silas, I believe, should always be a Dark Knight. Evie, actually, you know what? We're going to decide this with a coin toss. Let me find a coin of some sort real quick. 1 second. I'm going to get a coin. Sorry for the possible loud noise of me putting my headphones on and off like that. So I've got a coin. If it is heads, I will choose a Dark Knight. Sorry, if it is heads, I'll choose a Paladin. Actually, no. Heads means for the cause. Tails means I'm against the cause. So heads is Dark Knight. Tails is Paladin. And it looks like I am going a Paladin. So I'm going to decline. Rather than the Dark Knight, Paladin. Actually, I'm going to go Dark Knight. Just because, if I'm not mistaken, Dark Knight receives a very generous stamina bonus, which would come majorly in handy on that. So I'll take up the cause. Dark Knight. Dark Knight. Alright, time to do a little bit of explaining now, because you have a new skill tab called the Path skill tab. So first and foremost, you're going to go ahead and unlock these skills. So, fatigue, resistance, passion, and steel. So, stigma increases your SP gain, decreases your resistance to being increases your resistance to being knocked down. It increases, the way this is worded is weird. All you need to know is that every time you rank this up, you're extending the duration of your transformation by 5 seconds. Steel, anytime you perform a smash attack, you will pull HP out of any nearby enemies. Currently limited to only 2 enemies right now, and that health you pull out of them is converted and added to your attack. Let's see, duration. Let's see. But here's a couple things to note about transformations. If I mouse over the transformation skill, you'll see right there at the bottom it says transformation points 300 out of 300. Anytime you transform, you consume 100 of those points. And the only way to restore those points is either A, sit around and wait. If I'm not mistaken, you regain 1 point every 5 or so minutes. Another way is completing battles. Every time you complete a battle, you get 7 points. Third way is Abyssal Arena, which we're not going to see till way later on in the series, but for every floor you clear in Abyssal Arena, you can get 20 points back, totaling 200 points, or 2 full transformations from one Abyssal Arena run. And number 4 is every time you level up, you are granted 1,000 transformation points. So, with that in mind, from this point forward, you want to be spamming your transformation like no tomorrow, because you're still lower on in levels and you're still going to, well, you're still early on in levels and you're going to be leveling up fairly quickly. So right now, like, let's see, I am at level, well, 48 and I'm about halfway there. This next quest might bump me to 49. Now, if I don't use my transformation in this next battle, the 100 points I get from leveling up go to waste because I'm already maxed out of my 300 out of 300. So we're going to be using our transformation pretty much at every opportunity we can. However, I always recommend, spam your transformation as long as you have 1 or 2 transformation charges, which can be displayed if you drag your transformation skill onto your hotbar. 7 or 8? 7. And you can see I have 3. As long as you have 2 or 3, spam using your transformation. If you have 1, I always recommend keeping that 1 in reserve, just in case you need to get yourself out of a tight situation. Because whenever you use your transformation in battle, your health gets an instant refill. It's like a second life. And when you come back with that second life, you are extremely powerful. Now, in order to gain experience to level these skills up, you need to acquire transformation experience, or TP. And you gain TP by using your transformation. So, if you follow what I said before, all you have to do is spam your transformation from this point all the way up till level 90-ish. Well, just spam your transformation as you level up, and because you're using your transformation, you're maximizing the number of times you can use your transformation. You're maximizing the amount of experience you can gain for that transformation. Now, something else I want to note, well, I'll show you after this, but so let's go ham on these guys. Let's see, I'm going to get them all in a bunch, and we're going to go ahead and transform. Now, even when you do transform, you actually send out a shockwave, and you actually damage things. As you can see, I went up to having 265 stamina now that I transformed. So now I'm basically super buffed. Oh yeah, I forgot this cutscene eats up some time. I should still have some time left, though. Yeah, it's going to be like 20 seconds out of my 40-second transformation time. Well, let's kick this guy's ass really quick. Alright, let's go ahead and kill him. Boop. And dead. Oh, those are some cool screenshots. Just because he was about to disappear, and whenever he disappears, the screen flashes. And 1. Now you're going to see something too. When your transformation times out, look what happens. You come out and your gear is broken. So there is a negative to using your transformation. If you don't kill your foe before your transformation expires, you are left in a weakened state. Your defense will be lowered because your armor is broken. So if I hit next story, I'm just gonna, beam bumped back to town. little bit of a cutscene. And see, I leveled up. So, with that in mind, apparently you don't have any stats during these little cutscenes. I never knew that. But because I leveled up, well, I transformed, so I went down to 200 out of 300 points, but then I leveled back up. So I have 300 out of 300 again. So I still have 3 transformations. And now if we look, you can see that based on my performance, while I was transformed, I gained 64 transformation points. Since you're going to be spamming your transformation as you level up, you're going to be accumulating quite a few of these points, and you may be tempted, to dump them into skills. But in all honesty, your base transformation, just as it is right now, is powerful enough to carry you through pretty much any fight all the way up to level 85. After you begin Season 3 is when you want to allocate some points. So, like, once you finish Season 2, I'll just say what I'm going to do. Once I finish Season 2, I'm going to look and see how many points I've, accumulated, and then I'm going to allocate them. Hopefully, and I plan to be level 90, so, yeah, because if I'm level 90, that means I'll have the entire first transformation set unlocked, and I'll have these 5 base skills, or not 5, these 6 base skills for the second transformation unlocked. So I'll have the second stage unlocked as well, which is like a third life that gets even more powerful. So, let's go ahead and talk to Win, because we are in the next episode. It even says right there, now try the transformation skill. So, patrolling the depths. Oh, we're in Hoarfrost Depths now. Alright. This is basically like Hoarfrost Hollow 2.0. Man, cream soda's good. Alright. Let's roll. I would recommend holding off on your transformations till you get near bosses. And if I'm not mistaken, this area is where you may get locked out of your story quests if you weren't keeping up with side quests. But I think we're okay because we've been doing side quests up till now. Alright. Alright. And I kind of want this scythe. Just bring him down. He's got that. He poisoned me, so it broke my shield. Just kept chipping away. Okay, you're gonna die over there. Boop. Okay, these guys are. Okay, yeah, they're still not strong enough to stand up to that. And actually, let me check. Because I have been neglecting looking for ores. Make sure there's not one like hidden away back there. Nope. But I did uncover a life ferg, I believe. Yep. So yeah, what you can really do, what you can do, or what I'm gonna start doing is I'm actually going to, if you're playing Scythe EV, basically transform for the ow. Transform for the boss, and then just nail him with Arcane Gates. Pretty much a guaranteed, like, one-hit KO on current bosses. Is there still ore down there? Nope, but there is still an Erg pot. Don't mind if I do. And that was a worthless Erg pot. we got Arcane Gate available. I'm loving that little red trail. I always liked the armors and weapons that have the little additional animation effects. Alright, boss room. Boom! Batter up. I don't know why. He's green in here, but I always remember him being blue a long time ago. Anyways, let's go ahead and transform and basically murder him. And goodbye. Oh, he's not dead. My fourth curse didn't land, that's why. So, let's see what... make sure there's not an ore in this room. Any ores before I leave? Nope, 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 nope. Also something you can do. You can deactivate your transformation early if you just click the skill icon at the top. That'll turn the transformation off early. Sometimes you may want to exit your transformation early. I'm just going to return to town and look at side quests. But sometimes you may want to cancel your transformation early if you know that you're gonna be could get caught in something. Like there are some some moves bosses have, and if you know that move is about to happen soon, and you see that your transformation is about to time out, you may want to end it early so it doesn't end and lock you into the ending animation, leaving you vulnerable for that boss's move. Actually, I picked up some nightmare armor. Yeah, the nightmare armor is actually pretty good, but I hate the color of it. It's really good if you can get like an entirely black set, but... And actually, I need to sell my Ruins Battle Scythe. Make another 40,000 gold. Now I got 100 points for transformations. Alright, let's see. I've got the Impending Dominance one scythe, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell this one for... It's level 44, so it is still within range. Anything between 45 and 69, I would just honestly trash, because I cannot remember what. I think that makes the magic stones, and that's not really worth it. Okay, I gotta repair that through Fergus real quick. Repair. Alright, item listing. 40,000. Someone's gonna dismantle it, and there's actually a payment in my box too for the Elite Commander stuff. So now I'm sitting at almost 600k. Let's see, Nightmare Staff. Let's go ahead and put that in for 40,000. The Focus, put that in for 40,000. Savage Leather. I'm not using that, so I actually need to go incinerate that. Actually, let me look and see, because I'm approaching level 50. Actually, yeah, there's no need to worry. I'll be getting the 50 armor set through quests, so I'll just stick with what I got. Make sure that this thing isn't better. Yeah, no, besides the HP increase. So I'm going to go ahead and incinerate what I've got left over at Flovian. Let's go ahead and dump that, and dump that god-awful thing. Even though it is better, I wouldn't say that I need it, just because I can live without defense, because I know the bosses. But if this is your first time playing through the game, I'd recommend just equipping whatever has the most defense, because even though I'm making these bosses look easy, and they are still easy, even without me making them look easy, They can still tear you up if you're way too careless. Alright, so let's see. Oh, quests. Let me see if side quests. Oh yeah, we got a nice little chunk of quest here. Alright, Sleeping Oracle. Purple. Really big stick. Oh, this is something I'm actually going to show before I start the next quest. Let's see. If you click where it says titles, you can actually assume a title, and it'll appear over your character's head. So, let me go ahead and see what titles I had to pick from. Let's see, Magician in Training, the Aloof Magician's Assistants. Yeah. Strangely Thirsty, Explorer of Truth, Red Bear, Connor, Troublemaker, Puppy Lover, Ignorant. Really ignorant, inexcusably late. Persistent. Path of Duty. Reserved for the Shadowy Souls. Yeah, let's use that. Actually, no. We're going to go with inexcusably ignorant, because I think that is a fairly good representation. Now, something you'll see the color of the title is going to be blue. Well, his color is purple. The color of the title is directly related to how many titles total you have. So it is actually a direct representation of how long or how much experience someone has with the game. If you are under... Now, there's no way this EV has 262 titles. However, some titles are shared. If I look at ID titles, all these are factoring in as well. These are titles that I've gotten on other characters that apply over in my entire account. But if you are by yourself, you'll probably have just, maybe 50 titles at this point, or maybe even less. So your titles will start out gray, then green, then blue. Then when you hit 300, it turns purple. Then when you hit 400, it turns yellow. 500, it turns red. I'm trying to think, after that, it turns pinkish color at 600, and then at 700, it turns like light blue, like a almost like a silvery blue. So if you actually join a party, you might actually, based on the title you're wearing or the color of the title you're wearing, people can tell how long you've been playing the game. Because getting titles does take time, or you can grind out titles, if you're really persistent about it. But more often than not, people will just get titles as they come and not really go out of their way to farm for them. So yeah, titles are an accurate representation. So if you're brand new to the game and you hit Season 3, you're probably going to have less than 200 titles, the green titles, so people are going to be able to tell you're green in terms of being a novice in the game. That was it. Oh, he dropped some leg armor. Any ores? Any ores? No. Okay. So, that's something to be mindful of. So if you see someone, with a gray or a green title, you can tell they're new. and this is by Season 3. If they hit Season 3 and they have a purple or a yellow title, you can safely assume that they're experienced in the game. Actually, I think this is boss room. Yeah, this is boss room. So I'm going to go ahead and transform. Yep. And he's dead. Yeah, if you join a party, but when you get to Season 3, if you join a party and like the 3 party members all have like green titles, yeah, you just join a party with a whole bunch of newer people, and the raid boss y'all are fighting against, you may not have a good time. Although, you know, if you like to struggle against a boss like I do, then it may be worth it. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump next story. Small Yeti horn. I think this is when I started to pick up the River Erg set, I believe is what it's called. I actually just picked up something leg armor. I just picked up, it was behind it. More nightmare stuff. Although I'm level 49, going on 50, and I'm still wearing the level 25 gear. Like I said, that fountain buff really helps out, though. Alright, something I need to look at real quick. I just get hit by that buff, so my mana shields are gonna go bye-bye because the idiot poisoned me. These blow dart guys are annoying. Alright, let me look at something real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to explain that. I might actually be explaining that this episode, which are ultimates. I'm just gonna go ignore them. Let's hop down. Come on, there we go. Go get him. I'm not gonna let that red guy shoot me. I don't like getting poisoned by him. Grab that item. Okay, he's dead. What was I saying before this? No, I know I was talking about the titles. Oh yeah, ultimates. That's something that every character receives at level 52, is their ultimate skill. Which I'll explain more in detail when I get to it, but Eevee is unique because she has two ultimates. Let's see, Erg down there. Oop. I jumped a little bit higher than I wanted to. Ooh, life herb. Oh, life spirit in a minute. Alright, we'll at boss room again, so let's go ahead and hit that. Now, let me look real quick. I'm probably going to level up after this, so even though I have one transformation charge, I'm still going to use it because I know I'll level up, and I'll still have one after this. And as you can see, I should take a look. 11,000 attack, 11,075. And dead. Alright, any ores? I can see coming out if I go to transformation, I've only got 22 out of 300 points. I'm gonna go ahead and return to town. However, I should level up from this dialogue right here. At least I hope so. Yep, there it is, level 50. So now, if I look at my transformation skill, you'll see I went from having 22 to 122 of 22. So I have a transformation back. And we are at level 50. 56 is going to be the next weapon, I believe. It's going to be the ivory weapons. God, it keeps giving me this atrociously colored nightmare armor. I want my nightmare set to be all black. So I'm just going to sell it. And I think I'm making it obvious that defense isn't necessary for me right now. So let's just go ahead and list these. Just to get them off of our hands. And make another, little bit of gold. Yeah, still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still got 320,000 gold worth to make. So I'll be getting close to 1 million. Alright. Let's see. I actually got some AP to spend, so let's see. Blink decreases the stamina cost of Blink by 1, 2. So life drain increases the increases the HP, the damage and the HP leached. Sacrifice increased damage. Spirit bend increase the spirit HP and increases that by that. Actually, you know what? I can rank some of these up. The more I think about it. Because, I mean, it's not like they cost a lot right now, so I can rank them to the point where they, start costing too much. Yeah, if they start costing over 100, I'll stop. Mark of Death. Wait, isn't that let me see. Left, 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 right. Okay, it's just that. Horrific Scream. Insane Reaper. Let me see what happens if I rank that. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it just goes up for me. And I can rank. This has been my go-to skill, so increasing its damage again. I'll rank Bloody Threads. Dimensional Loom, I didn't look at this one. So left, 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 right. What is it? The do. Dimensional Loom will weave. Unseen Force, deadly attack. Bloody Thread has been trained Dimensional Loom left. Okay. So Dimensional Loom is the 4th smash, but... Okay, I get it now. Training, Intelligence Master, I'll go ahead and rank that. I need to rank the stupid Mana Amber thing anyway. Let's see, Mana Amber. So now I can receive that. I've reached Focus rank E. I've reached Intelligence Mastery rank E. Armor Mastery rank F. Wow. Okay, I'm about to get a lot of AP. Reach Magic Mastery rank F. Increases M attack. Let's see. Firebolt rank E. Reach Agility Mastery rank E. Let's see, where's training? Agility Mastery rank E. Willpower Mastery. Willpower directly correlates into crit and being knocked down. Gotcha. Battle Respiration rank A. Well, I did just get a whole bunch of AP, so let's go ahead and use all 10 of them. And boom, I got 1000 AP. We're going to get this to rank A. Battle Respiration is actually a very useful skill. Let's see, Magic Mastery rank E. Wait, what do I need to get it to? Rank C. Just going through, ranking things up. Potion Proficiency rank B. So we're kind of starting to exhaust what we can do. Let's see, I need to get Potion Proficiency rank B now. It's going to be under Restoration. Potion Proficiency. Just got enough to get it. Intelligence Mastery rank A. Yeah, it kind of guides you, what skills you want to rank. So yeah, we just got a little bit of a power boost from that. So let's go ahead and just keep pushing forward. Ocean Scent. This is the little asshole with the shield and the lantern. One boss I didn't particularly like a long time ago. Also, something else that happens whenever you're transformed that I didn't mention, aside from the huge stat increase, your attack delay or penetration goes away. I think it better, because that's the way, there's a potion that simulates that, but I think what I'm trying to say is that whenever you swing through something, your weapon will slow down as it passes and cuts through an enemy's body. However, when you're transformed, that hit drag was the right word I was looking for, completely goes away. Meaning you can attack at full speed without being hindered by having to cut through an enemy. And looking at my level right now, it is not worth it for me to use a transformation right now. I put that in the wrong side of the room. Let's see who's been blowing up my phone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with these guys. I could just be running forward, especially through this room. You can actually ignore all these guys. Just go straight through and kill these back two guys. They're the two that are tied to the door. You can just leave those guys alone. Is this the arena where I get to fight him? I guess so. Come on. Alright. Actually, oh, I cursed them both. Let's see if this kills them in a hit. Man, it is still powerful enough to get that kill. And that was just kind of a cool slow-mo effect. It is still powerful enough to get the kill. I'm gonna go ahead and return to town. Just gonna see about side quests real quick. Because I should be probably about 40% into my level now. Something like that. Oh, only 15. So yeah, I'm going to be holding on to this transformation charge for a little while now. Let's see. Frost Peak. I need Armor Mastery rank C. So we're getting close to the next equipment. Oh boy. And I'm still Armor Mastery rank E. Shit. So I can't equip those just yet. Well, that still gives me time to collect the entire set. So let's see what else we got going on. Getting close to unlocking Eevee's 2 ultimates. More on those later. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh, we got a lot to do real quick. So let's just run through here. Actually, we might get a level up out of this. Let's see, 15% into level. Let's see. %8 into level. %40 into level. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be having the ultimate conversation, or the conversation regarding ultimates. Let's see. 40% into level. %53 into level. Luminary. 51. Alright. So we have an extra transformation charge now, so we got something to use for this next quest. I wonder how much total playtime I've got so far for this series. I know each episode was like 2 hours, an hour and a half, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I think after this quest we might actually unlock Eevee's ultimates, and we will definitely have the discussion regarding ultimate skills, what they're for, what they do, and how to use them when leveling and when in groups. I'm going to see if I can demonstrate something real quick. Or nah, I can't really demonstrate it. Well, I might be able to. It depends on if I can pick up a heavy object. Because I did explain back in the very first episode about knockdowns and all that, and how bosses can be staggered or just knocked down completely if they've taken up, big hits. And when I say enough big hits, I mean enough in the higher end, because higher end bosses have insane knockdown resistances. You gotta wail on them for a full 10 minutes before they actually get knocked down. I was gonna say, oh, I just got stuck. Get a revisit of this old trap. This time they're actually gonna be idiots and run underneath it. Dumbasses. You wanna try the same thing? Okay. Come on. Come on through. Oh, I must have clipped him. Yeah, this is the boss room. Now I'm gonna say, actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a transformation, just because I might level up. And he's dead. Let's see if this is enough to push me over the next level. Nope, it may be. If I hit level 52. Nope. So yeah, after this I'm going to end up returning to town because I'm going to give the little speech on ultimates. Oh, nice, I got a little ways to go before I hit level 52. But I feel like I may have some turn-ins too to work with my advantage. Let's go. There's gonna be a lot more commentary on the higher end. I'm just now realizing that, like, right now I'm mainly just trying to make small talk or figure out what needs to be touched on or discussed right now. But when we get to the higher end in season, the end of season 2 and the beginning of season 3, that's when there's going to be a lot more to discuss. Because boss fights in season 3, all of them have some kind of mechanic or gimmick that can be explained by your party members, but it's so much easier. Oh. Okay. That was a little polar bear. A little bar. He's just a little bar. A long time ago I used to play this game. That's what Brother Bob, he was a really old player. He used to say that all the time. I do this without a transformation. Alright, I'm gonna go after the big guy. Oh, that asshole knocked me out of it. I just cannot get enough of how Evie's gameplay is right now, about how she focuses on laying curses with physical attacks and detonating them. Oh wow, I actually triggered the anti-bot thing. Battle rewards will be awarded after 29 seconds. I actually beat this battle too quickly. Actually gonna go ahead and return to town because I feel like I may level up from these turn-ins. Let's see. Let's see if I have any side quests to turn in. Hopefully I've got some to turn in. Oh yeah, I'm 70% in the level. Do I have any to turn in? Yep, I've got a couple. So let's see if this can trigger me over into 52. See if some of these are just talking quests. Yeah, this seems like this is just a series of talking quests. 91%. I need one more quest. Complete Hoarfrost Hollow. I wonder if there's an. I'm actually just gonna see real quick. Let's see. How much experience do I need to level up? I need not even 100,000. I need 92,000 experience. Let me look at my quest and just see. There's one. Let's see. Get a spider gem. Flicker's blade. I'm just seeing if there's any items for sale that I can just buy real quick. I need some new rewards. At least like 100,000 experience. Bone Collector, Tyrant's Challenge, yikes. Complete battle, oh, that'll do it. Complete battle quest hidden and then talk to Gwen, okay. We'll go do that real quick. Hidden is a very, very quick quest. So let me just go hit Ruins of Sanctity real quick. This is the first time I'm actually having to go off the beaten path. I'm doing this just so I can get the level up because I really want to talk about ultimate skills and all that. So let's do this. This quest is also a nice little way to make a little bit of money because this quest will drop anywhere between 0 to like 4 pieces of that gear, so you can make about 200,000 gold off this one quest if you're lucky. But let's go ahead and kill the spider. Didn't lay the third curse, but luckily it was enough to kill him. And again, I triggered the anti-bot. Because based on my level and everything, I shouldn't be taking the boss out this fast. But then again, I'm not a newer player, so I know how to make quick work out of any boss here. Just love that red circle. Woo! There we go. And did I get any? No, I didn't get any. Yeah, let's go turn in that quest real quick, and let's go ahead and hit level 52 and unlock Eevee's ultimates. Alright, so let's see. 2 quests actually that does. We are at level 52, and apparently we got that one too. Okay, I think I just unlocked like a little chain reaction of quests. swords. Yeah, that should be the quest for... Okay. Alright, so... Ultimates. What are they, real quick? Well, for starters, an ultimate is an SP skill that typically consumes 1000 SP, and it has two jobs, one of which typically is doing a lot of damage. The second job is locking the boss into a downed state for the entire duration of the move. Or it'll do both. Some lockdown skills, well, all lockdown skills, I should say, will lock a boss down into a down state. Some of them do a lot of damage, like Lons or Orishas. Some of them are mainly just, you know, meant for keeping the boss pinned down, like Hercs and Chain Bellas. Sorry, not Chain Bellas, Sword Bellas. So, first one is going to be Meteor Storm, which looks like a placeable AoE. Once it makes contact, I mean, it's good for that, but if it makes contact with a boss, that boss will be forced to take a knee. We're going to go ahead and play with that one first. The second of is Reverse Gravity, our other major skill. Alright, so we have two lockdowns. So let's see, what I'm going to do is... I need to see what my Herc setup was real quick. But let's see. I'm going to go ahead and drag these to, let's see, Meteor Storm. And I'm going to go ahead and put Reverse Gravity right there. Alright. So instead of killing this next boss with Arcane Gate, which we can get knocked out of, we're going to kill them with Meteor Storm. Now, most characters get one ultimate. Eevee gets two, which is something that's unique to her. I mean, other characters have multiple knockdowns, but Eevee has, you know, two ultimate skills, so to speak. Now, these ultimate skills not only will keep a boss pinned down, but because they can lock a boss down upon contact with the boss, these skills are fairly good at, you know, flinching a boss out of a particular attack. Some bosses have attacks that are, you know, that you don't want to let them, you do not want to let them get the attack off at any cost. So, ow. Like, for example, Season 2, Crom has a move in which he summons statues that really hinder the fight overall. And if you can flinch him out of the move where he's trying to summon the statues, that'll prevent that action from ever happening. Also, knockdowns are a big DPS opportunity for your party. If you're in a party with, you know, with 3 other people, and you lock the boss down for, you know, 10 seconds with your ultimate skill, not only is the boss being locked down and taking damage, you know, from you, but everyone else is able just to wail on the boss. And a lot of times parties will use their lockdowns in conjunction with each other. Like, someone will lock down, then when the boss tries to get back up, the next person will do their lockdown, and so on and so forth. Now, bosses are immune to lockdowns during certain times. If a boss is currently locked down, you can't use yours, otherwise it will fail because the boss is already in a down state. Certain animations that bosses have that you'll, you know, have to pick up over time, like, for example, when Regina in Season 3 is... Okay, let's see if I can hit him with Reverse Gravity. Actually, I'm going to do Meteor Storm. Now, he's too mobile. We're going to hit him with Reverse Gravity. Oh, here we go. So everyone will be able to wail on him right there. And when he comes down, he takes a big chunk of damage. Now, granted... Granted, reverse gravity is more or less a disabling skill rather than a true lockdown, but I would still categorize it as one. The next fight, I'm actually going to do the thing. And it looks like we're getting an entire Frostpeak set put together, so... Oh, there's some more. Finally, I have some more that I just came across. Fire and iron ore, silver ore. Alright. Next story puts us with madness. I'm just gonna hit next story. After this, I should have enough AP to possibly equip the next big set of gear and the next set of gear, as well as the next weapon, which should be the ivory weapons. Actually, wait, I forgot this room. I don't have to worry about these guys. Get out of my way. I just need to kill the two assholes back here. Him and him. And the door opens. Unless I got you mixed up. Yeah, I got two of them mixed up. Oh yeah, we're gonna transform this fight too. We're gonna transform, and we're gonna use our ultimate for a guaranteed one move kill. Oh, so something to note: whenever you're transforming, and a few seconds after you transform, you are completely invincible. As well as whenever you're performing your ultimate. That's one reason why I was differentiating Eevee's reverse gravity from her Meteor Storm. During Meteor Storm, I believe she's 100% invincible. During reverse gravity, she is not. She can still be hit. I'm just gonna let that happen. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we have quite a few quests. This is actually gonna be a longer episode because Hoarfrost Hollow is actually a rather lengthy area. Because we still have this guy, we still have the Yeti King, we still have this guy. We have, I think, two Yeti bosses, the Yeti King, and then we have a zombified version of the Yeti King, and then a zombified version of this guy. But this is around the area. Oh. I got his heart for a quest. Oh yeah, that's something else to save too, like the leathers and stuff like that. Yeah, screw the obstacle, I'm just gonna go around. Getting a little bit better at controlling that move. Okay, will you die already? And y'all can just, yeah, y'all can just like die. Alright, boss room. So let's see, let's go ahead and transform. Let's try not to get knocked out of our ultimate skill. Actually, I have no idea how to use this skill. Shit. I'm probably gonna miss so bad. Okay. Let's see. How do I aim this? I don't know. Oh, it's hitting him. Okay, it dealt a good bit of damage. Now he's got no health left. I want to kill him from over here. Smash. And smash attack actually activates steel, which pulls health out of nearby enemies. Perfect for killing things long distance. I think I need to see how I aimed that move, because I literally had no idea what the hell I was doing there. Oh, by the way, ultimates have a 20-minute cooldown, so you can really only use them once per run. There's my ivory weapon. It's level 56 or level 54 that I can actually equip it. So yeah, that means I'm lagging a little behind in levels, but I'm still not doing too bad. Yeah, let me see, the ivory. Oh, I can actually equip it. It's actually better, too. There's a good looking scythe. Alright, let's go ahead and go to equipment, and let's get armor mastery ranked up so that I can equip the Frost Peak set now. I'm still missing the Frost Peak chest piece. So let me go ahead and see if I can just search that up real quick. Frost Peak tunic. There's none of them in the market. And I look stupid right now. So, I mean, I'll do this, maybe? I'll put the Frost Peak boots on. Everything else stays the way it is just because, yeah, it just looks better. I have the kite shields I need to put up for 40,000 real quick, because that's in between our level 30 and 44 threshold. The ivory weapons, I'm not sure what ivory is going for. Yeah, ivory doesn't go for, like, the level 45 to 60 stuff just doesn't go for much. Although we can sell this impending dominance scythe now. We can go ahead and I'll incinerate those. How do I look with this? I don't look bad with that helmet on. I'll keep it. Talk to Flovian, incinerates. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh yeah, something else about Flovian. I have it hidden right now, but that little meter right there, every time anyone on the server uses Flovian, that meter fills, and then anytime the meter's in this range, there's a chance for an explosion to happen when you incinerate. And basically, if you happen to be the one that caused the explosion to happen, you get a nice little, chunk of gold. I'm talking like, it's, like a couple million. You get like anywhere between 2 to 5 million typically is what people get. The Ivory Scythe, the signature scythe of Black Stories. I'm actually going to make this one quick because my hot spring buff wears out in 4 minutes and 45 seconds, so I'm just going to run. Just going to ignore all them. You can really just run through some of these dungeons. You can literally just run through and just give no fucks to no fucks to the enemies. Just none at all. Just run right through. Oh yeah, I still have no idea how to aim. But yeah, you still want to fight when you can. Oh yeah, I have 3 transformation charges, so I'm gonna need to use those. Any ores down there? No, but we have a lot of items to pick up. Trying to get enough SP so I can. He's still alive, isn't he? Yeah, that's where I hit the boss. Yeah, I think there's this guy, there's one more Yeti, and then there's the Yeti King, and then the zombie Yeti and that. So I've got a decent little chunk of battles left to do before this is up. Wow, the jiggle physics were real right there. So yeah, more Nightmare Armor, so that's another 40,000 gold. Next story. I'm actually going to return to town. And boom, I actually leveled up from that. So that means I'm going to have to transform during this next quest. Just so I'm being efficient with my transformation. Alright, let's see what we got. Did I actually get some Nightmare Armor that was decently colored? No. Let's see. Have they given me any SP potions yet? No, they haven't. Let's see. Character growth goals. Bryn's magic box for reaching level 50. Which basically gives me 5 magic powders and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Bryn teaches you how to enchant. So I guess I'll give a quick lesson on how to while we're here. Because right now, enchanting is lit up, enhancement is not. Yes, I need to do Bryn's gift real quick. So, story, Bryn's gift. So this is the way enchanting works. Can I just skip the tutorial? Just skip, and that concludes my explanation. Okay, is he gonna actually let me do it myself now? Enchant. Okay. So without the tutorial itself, this is how you enchant. You click, well, you can either do one of two things. You can either click in the square and select because it'll scan your bag, or you can just right click the item itself and it will throw it in. Don't click from your inventory because that'll unequip it. If you want to play with gear, you just click it from your bag. So I can click that, and then click that, and use, or I can right click that to make it go in. So right now we have a 50% chance of success, or that's the maximum, but our current success rate is 25%. So what I'll do is I will use a couple of Bryn elixirs. So I'll hit amplify, and see now I've got a success rate of 33%. If I do it again, 78%. Um, you can only use 5 potions. This gives you anywhere between 10 to 50, 3 to 5, 1 to 10. If you overflow, your rates reset back, and you're basically stuck with a low rate. So I have 22 more to go, so I'm going to use this one, and I've got one more, 94. So that's as close as I'm going to get. That's actually not bad. And then you hit begin enchant, and it will then try to enchant your weapon. And you can see now it is an explosive shabby short sword, so it now carries the explosive enchant. And that is actually a pretty powerful enchant. Plus 1,000. Is that enchant even still in the game? Because I know that enchant was removed after a while. Huh. So yeah, that's basically how you enchant. If I'm mistaken, so we haven't unlocked enhancement yet. I think I need to go talk to Fergus to show that. Or is that still locked off? Let me go see. Let's see. Story. No. So enhancement is still locked off. Alright, let's go ahead and accept our quest real quick, and let's turn in what we can. I'm actually going to hold off on turning all those in real quick. Just because... If only Jack knew who I was. If I turn in all these quests, there's a chance it might bump me up to the next level. And I already have 3 transformation charges, so I don't want to do that. And our springtime buff went out, so I'm going to hit that. Move to channel 199. And let's pick up our next buff. Actually, now that I'm level 54, I think I have the AP shop unlocked as well. Or is that level 60? I couldn't remember if it was level 40 or 60 that it unlocks, so let me go take a look at that. So many Karoks. Alright, we got our buff. Let's go to the inn real quick and let's talk to Ernmus, or however you say his name. Holy shit. Passion and Chance Scrolls 40 in stock. Who the hell... Oh, it's Phantasm. He recognized me earlier on my lawn for his look. Okay, Ernmas. Yep, the AP shop unlocked. I can't remember when it unlocked, but this is a place where you can go and you can spend some of your AP on items. All of these items, with the exception of these two, and yeah, are pretty much item shop items. So skills that you would otherwise use, or points that you would otherwise use to your skills, can be used here, such as, you know, inner armor, hair passes. However, the big things that you're going to want to buy from here at the higher end is the Crimson Blade Epaulets. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce that word. Epaulet, however you say it, and the AP Shop necklace, because this on its own gives you pretty much 600 power, and this one will give you another 1000 power. And then dies and all that. Although you're typically not going to worry about, you know, buying anything from the shop yet. I mean, there is one thing you may want to buy later on, which we probably will pick up, is the 2-day VIP service, and we'll do that whenever it's time to grind out levels in Season 2. So, I think we're all set. We're going to go ahead and run through this quest. And this time I'm actually going to see what happens if I actually... Because I know Eevee's, that ultimate skill, the Meteor Shower, can be cancelled. It can be cancelled out of. So I need to figure out how to actually aim it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I got some wisps. Can we get a quad kill? Quad kill? Oh. Didn't get a quad. Oh well. Level 50 still wearing level 25 armor. That is the meta. Goodbye. I feel like there's an ore in this room too. Ice Mushroom, that was one of Fergus's quests, so yeah. We're definitely gonna have some quests. And I only need, looks like 200, looks like 16 more SP before I hit the, Yep, these guys will give it to me. Alright, so let me see how I aim this thing if I hit 8. So, I aim it. So it looks like I aim it with the camera. Okay, so I actually have to angle with the camera. The further up I look, okay, apparently I'm aiming it way out there. Holy crap, this thing's got range. So I can drop it right on me, or I can aim it out. Okay, so space cancels out of it. So by default, it looks like it's at mid-range. Now if I zoom my camera in and I like look up, okay, so my initial camera angle does play into effect. It does play into the initial aim. Again, these two Yetis should be the triggers for this door. He's gonna go fight them. I'm just gonna run through. Right. Let's get the transformation up. Let's get this little guy. Let's see if we can get him to do an attack. Managed to land the hit, but yeah, all I can say is I definitely feel like either I need more practice at getting that move out quickly and learning how to pre-aim it so that I don't have to waste time, or I'm mainly just kind of be restricted to using it for party play. So I may just be relying on Arcane Gate for now. However, if your ultimate skill deals a lot of damage, like right now if you're playing as a Silas, I can say with about 100% certainty your ultimate skill, Infinity Requiem, will basically take out any boss for right now. Like, Infinity Requiem will kill any boss up to about level 60. And just one super. Okay, let me go ahead and turn in some of these quests real quick. Ice Mushroom. So many turn-ins, and that's a level up. Oh, 99.09% into level. Oh well. There we go. Level rewards have arrived. We reached level 55. Alright. 351. Yeah, what is the character growth goals want me to level up next? Intelligence mastery to rank A. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable thing that I want to level. Intelligence mastery rank A. I don't really have the AP to do it right now though. And let's see, a couple more items sold. So we're gonna claim those, clear out those. 700, and we are on our way to our first mill. And we got a spell book. Q. Say, who's got the... Yeah, I could hear it. Say, someone's got the little little bear. Why the hell does Brim want to talk to me about elixirs? Well, I guess I'm going to talk about elixirs. It's a 250,000 XP. Why not? Again, I'm not really intending on this little series to be an entire, guide that everyone needs to watch to learn the game. No. Oh, I gotta craft some. So let me go to craft magic item. He wants blessed magic elixir, I think. So let's go ahead and craft those. But he wants let's see, is it 3? I think he wants. Yeah. About a fifth of 20% of a level. But no, like, this is not a series that I'm asking, people watch. This is mainly just, honestly, this is for my own, viewership. I mean, this gives me an opportunity not only to, give someone, something they can look at, but at the same time, it gives me, well, it gives me two things as well. It gives me, like, a giant reference to see, what I talked about during the series. So when I make my all-in-one, little one-stop shop video, all I have to do is just pull clips from the series and then just dub over it. And that's one reason why I'm using split audio tracks. But yeah, this basically is giving me, footage to use during my one-stop shop video. Is there any ores over here? No. Basically, footage to use for my one-stop shop, and it pretty much, since I'm rolling the camera for everything I do, This means if there's, anything I need to show or reference, I can. And this is also for my sake too, because, you know, if I want to feel humbled by myself, I can actually go back when I, get a better hold of Eevee and look at myself earlier on in the series and just be like, wow, I was really bad. And that's something that, people... There's the mini-boss. It gives me an opportunity to look back, because I actually ran a party through Zakalian earlier today, and they were just like absolutely praising me on my skill with Lon, and I only got that good because I've been playing Lon for 8 years, and I've only been playing Eevee for maybe 5 hours now, and this shows that, yeah, there's actually a cutscene here. But this is just kind of goes to show that, if you really want to be proficient with a character, you have to truly learn your character. Got him. I mean, it's also nice to show that even the good Vindictus players, or even if I take off and get really good at Eevee, the same way I got pretty damn good with Herc, then it just goes to show that practice and taking the time to learn your character really really pays off. Because out of the people that I was running with, one of which was recognizing back on the whole Zakalian thing, when people were, I guess we're done with this episode, but when people were watching me run Zakalian, and one of them was truly admiring my skill and recognizing it, while the other one saying he's only good because he spent money, and I'm like, no, you can't buy skill in this game. You can buy armor, or you can spend money and have potentially better armor and better offensive capabilities, but all that gets you is a little bit more damage and the opportunity to make more mistakes. So it doesn't actually necessarily make you better. Let's see, let me go ahead and tie this loose end up. So yeah, I think that actually does wrap up this episode. I mean, I want to say, we're actually done with this. We completed episode 5, Holy Artifact. So thanks for watching. I will actually, let me see if there's any loose ends I need to tie up. Oh yeah, the character growth goal. Let me grab that real quick before I end the episode. Put Yeti King. Let's see, what is next on the list though? Like, what's the next major story progression? Well, all I can say is we are halfway through the first season of the game, episode-wise, but we are not halfway content-wise, because episodes 8, 9, and 10 are relatively short, but they do contain some pretty epic bosses that were once revered as insane back when they were in-game. Alright, so with that, I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for watching if you're sticking around to the end of these. If not, well, you wouldn't even see this to begin with. Alright, see y'all next time.